What's up, J Fusion fans, and welcome back to another discussion video on Kamen Rider Saber. And this time, I would like to focus on another key character whose presence is definitely felt right now, and that would be Luna. So, before I continue on, I would like to remind everyone that these videos are not intended for viewers under the age of 13, and since we're going to talk about a major character, there are going to be spoilers ahead, so please make sure you catch up on the latest Kamen Rider Saber episodes before watching this video. Otherwise, enjoy. Okay? So, Luna first appears in actually episode 1 as part of Toma's flashback as the girl who he sees in his dreams, basically the girl who gets sucked into a different dimension and Toma was unable to save her. So yeah, that's where we first see Luna, and she does appear from time to time in flashbacks, especially when talking with Kento. So Toma and Kento know Luna, and they consider her as a childhood friend, and of course, knowing that Luna is out there somewhere in a void, they both swore to find her. To fight together and eventually find Luna. So that was basically kind of a subplot at that time, but definitely now that Luna is back, you know, she's going to play a major role, definitely near, especially towards the end of the series. So I will get to that in a bit. But yeah, so before they were just talking about how to get Luna back, and now that Luna is back, uh, so Luna is definitely going to affect their lives once again. Now, Luna has been shown as a special being, although it apparently seems that she doesn't know the truth about herself. And I guess that, something could make sense, or we could try to make sense of it. Now, Luna, so as revealed by Tassel, is Wonder World itself, or rather a person, or rather, how do we say this? So, uh, an embodiment of Wonder World as a person, we could say. Originally, I thought that Luna was the physical embodiment of the Book of Omnipotence, which for me kind of makes sense, but Tassel's revelation takes that even further, and I guess we could equate the Book of Omnipotence to Wonder World itself as well. So that's how we could connect it all together. So this became apparent when Master Logos wanted to use Luna for his plans. So had Toma not interfered, uh, Luna would probably have become that very book, and who knows what could have happened if Master Logos actually succeeded in his plans. Now, because we're talking about Luna, I would also have to mention Sophia as well, because basically Luna and Sophia are in fact the same. Or rather, Sophia is a copy of Luna. You could probably say she's, I don't know, fake. So, Sophia is how Luna would have looked like as an adult, apparently. Again, they're basically the same person. And interestingly enough, so during that time when Master Logos was almost about to complete his plan, uh, Sophia actually had a counter to that. Now, I did mention that Luna was kind of an important key in Master Logos's plan. However, when that time came, Sophia supposedly was to sacrifice herself by taking Luna's place. Now, again, despite being the same person, essentially, Sophia is only a copy, I would say. Like I mentioned earlier, she could be a fake. So uh, even if Sophia had interfered, I guess that would have ruined Master Logos's plan, and still he wouldn't have had the actual power that he wanted. So I guess there's that. Now, uh, with that said, Luna being the embodiment of Wonderworld herself, so going back to Tassel's revelation, she maybe she unwittingly chose Toma, and choosing Toma or basically anyone, but again, because Toma is our main protagonist, so it's what happened. So Tassel says that Luna, uh, as Wonderworld herself, is supposed to choose a human who's worthy enough to wield the powers of Wonderworld, and that human is apparently Toma. However, what would happen is Toma would have to vanish from this world or become part of Wonderworld. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. Maybe we'll see in the later episodes, especially towards the finale. So we're gonna have to wait for that. But as per Tassel's statement, so that's what's going to happen supposedly. Now, what is interesting is if we assume that Luna is that book of omnipotence, if she herself is the book of omnipotence slash Wonderworld, this could potentially lead to the creation of another Wonder Ride book that Toma could use in conjunction with the Howl Cross Saber or Howlken Cross Saber, and get his actual final form, even if it's just for the final episode. So maybe another step up to the cross saber thing. So now that we're on the topic of cross saber, I'm not gonna focus on this one, but yeah. So probably the reason why it looks like a repaint of Brave Dragon is because Toma just uses the Brave Dragon. So if Luna provides him with a Wonder Ride book, or she becomes the Wonder Ride book that Toma could use in order, in conjunction with the cross saber, the Hawken cross saber, so we could probably see this new form, yeah, especially in the final episode, or at least in the final arcs, hopefully, so we get to see it in action. So yeah, that's how I see it. But I'm kind of getting this kind of Kamen Rider Gaim vibes, if I say so, I guess, because you know Mai from Kamen Rider Gaim, so she became the woman of the beginning, and she is kind of somewhat foreshadowed to become a woman with great power. So in a way, Luna somehow kind of reflects that role as well. And I also kind of noticed that at least for the first few episodes, that Luna would be somewhat like Kanon from Kamen Rider Ghost, and apparently Ghost and Saber had teamed up recently. I haven't watched that because I don't have Telasa. I'd probably find it if somebody uploads it, but so again, yeah, I did kind of get that feel at first, but when we saw Canon return, uh, she uh, she grew up. So when Canon was stuck in her icon form, she was actually still young. She was a child. But After being freed by Takeru, she was revealed to have actually grown up. However, Luna remained a child even after like 15 years. So technically, Luna is an adult, or if we consider that she herself is the Wonder World, I guess she could be ageless. Yeah, and we really don't know how Luna came about, but we just know from what Tassel said again that she is in fact Wonderworld. So we may have to wait for extra backstory about Luna, about how she came to be, and going back a bit to the history of Wonderworld. So the first people who have seen Wonderworld. The original Master Logos, Tassel, the three Megiddo, and we saw that in the center, like in the middle, there was a woman, and I kind of thought that her silhouette is quite similar to Sophia, so maybe this woman is. I was actually thinking that it is Sophia or rather Luna, but I guess this one woman became one with the Wonder World, and you know, uh, I guess so. We got Luna from that. So this, I know this is kind of messed up. Like my thoughts are kind of messed up right now, but imagine like that central figure in the so-called people of the beginning, or the people who were first to access Wonder World. So that woman would probably have been the first incarnation of Luna. So whatever happened to that, we're gonna have to wait for that backstory as well. Maybe it could lead into how Luna came into existence, the Luna that we're talking about. So yeah, we're going to have to see that in the future. But I do have some kind of interest as to what kind of developments will happen in the future when Luna gets her focus. So stay tuned for that as well. So anyways, that would be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And what do you think about Luna? Please tell me in the comments. So as always, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.